Hi, it's Mark Hoyle here again, and sorry it's been a while since my last video, but I've had a few emails from people asking how I produce pen illustrations and then kind of adding a bit of colour in the background. So today, luckily you're not going to get to see my face. I'm going to kind of show you how you produce a pen and ink drawing, scan it in, and then use an image of the object itself to kind of give a colour transparency in the background. So see you in a second. As I said previously, what I'm going to try and show you today is how you take a previous drawing you've created, a line drawing with some stippling effect on it, and add a bit of tone using a photograph. Now what I've done here is scanned in this line drawing I created from a water calendar from the Vinderlander Trust. It's a beautiful object, but as you can see by the section here, it's a very, very thin object. Now I didn't want to damage the object and touch it too much, so to record this I used a scaled photograph. Now what I can do with that scaled photograph is use that to add a bit of tone into the background. So I've scanned this drawing in and it's now in Photoshop, but what I also have is the photograph that I took of the object, and I've taken out all of the background. You can see it took a while. I kind of used the pen to trace around and kind of put out all the information I didn't need. So I just have the actual watercolor itself with the graffiti marks on there. So what I'm going to do is show you now how you can add the tone in. Now you can see here you've got a black and white line drawing. Now this is perfectly acceptable for publications, but sometimes if you want to produce an image for maybe public consultations or display boards, you might want to add a bit of tone, a bit of colour, so the public can kind of get a feel of what the object actually looks like. What I've done is scaled the images to fit together. Now what I'm going to do is on the layer, which is the image, not the actual line drawing but the image, I'm going to use the opacity tool and I'm going to knock it down to maybe 40%. Now you can see kind of adds a bit of tone into the illustration itself. Now this is great because it gives a bit of tone to show what the object looks like now, but it also kind of enhances the line drawing. Now once you've done this, you can then flatten the image. Just go to layer, flatten image, and it becomes a single object, and you can save this and export. But if you're kind of not happy with the tone, you can leave it as it is, save it as a Photoshop file, but that gives you the control to kind of show how much tonal information you want to include in the actual final image itself. Now I hope this helps. Please let me know if it's useful, this video. If you like, please subscribe. I'll produce some more. And if you kind of want a bit more of an explanation on how to do this from start to finish, again, please leave the comments in the box. So